Shalom first foremost. All praises Kal Halal, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Racha Kodash, double honors, elders, apostles, great millstone, Shalom, hopefully elect of the Hebrew Israelites. This brother Araka coming back with another lesson, and I have some scriptures on deck. Now going into the times, okay? The time of trouble is at hand. Let me freestyle a bit actually. Let me go into something that I hadn't prepared, which is going into Ezekiel, because today at camp I had thought of it, but I didn't go into it. So now I'm going to it. So this is Ezekiel chapter 13, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Yasharala. Therefore hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. So this is what we ought to do, warn the house of Israel of what's to come. Why? Because we are the watchmen. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So if we do not do this job that we have been ordered to do, then our own hands would be in blood. So if we do not warn our people what is to come, which is these, race wars, civil war, famine, destruction, fucking all kinds of ways, gang wars, violence, theft, all these things, man. Weapons, all this shit, bro. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And at the end of the day, this is what we're trying to do. We're trying to deliver our soul in these times, bro. That's what we out here are trying to achieve. Okay? Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, Ezekiel chapter 33 goes also into it. I'm beginning from verse 1, Ezekiel 33 and 1. Again the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coasts, and set him for the watchman, which we are the watchmen. We are the watchmen. Okay, Isaiah 62 and 6. Okay, very plain. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. Okay, so we the watchmen. If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. So if we blow the trumpet, bro, saying that all these things are being manufactured, all these things are being pushed. So you better take heed, there's all these kind of things, the whole thing with, that Irina Zarutska, Charlie Kirk, this mass immigration into US and the Europe, and the people are fucking fed up, man. And these race wars and shit, civil war. Even I just saw damn Edomite today at camp coming to tell me that they believe a civil war gonna happen in Finland, which, yeah, that's accurate. I also believe so. You see, we have all these immigrants from Middle East and East Africa and whatnot, amongst other places out here in this country, and as in all European countries pretty much. I believe Poland is somewhat of an exception. They have closed borders policy, but you have a lot of these people over here, and you know, the local people are not happy about it, and they're getting fed up, man. Especially when they see crimes committed by these so-called minorities, these immigrants. Hey, it's a wrap, So anyway, it's just at one point it's just fucking gonna explode, man. You're gonna have these fucking Proud Boys, these different skinheads and organizations, mobilized. So in these times, you want to apply Proverbs 18 and 10. You want to be, in the strong tower of safety of the name of the Lord, man. Okay. So now we blowing the trumpet. If you don't care, you're gonna die. But our hands gonna be pure, okay, because we're blowing the trumpet. You see, and it's explained here. Verse 5, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. Okay, so if you take heed, you're able to deliver your soul. This is why it's such powerful truth. So let me go to 2nd Ezra now. Let me go to these different scriptures. Let me just read 2nd Ezra 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord. So this is our mission. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And, we read it from the words of the scriptures. They have been written in paper. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, said the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole world, whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. You see? So you see, it's getting ready to go down, man. Let me go to Daniel. Let me just read the scriptures. It's not intended to be a long lesson anyway. Not just warning and prepare for what's to come. Read Proverbs 18 and 10. Okay? Stop with the Jesus Christ madness. Pray on Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, the Israelites, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even at that same time. Those perilous times, man. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. Who are written in the book? The elect of the Hebrew Israelites, man. So let's head out to Revelation chapter 2, verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil, going into E. You know what I mean by E. Their military might shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. This is what we after, man. The words of Yahushua for the elect, Revelation 3 and 9. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. You see? So we're trying to we're trying to escape these times, man. It doesn't say that those that are going to be able to escape by the faith and works. That's in Revelation somewhere. I mean, 2nd Ezra somewhere. Faith and works, going to be able to, escape. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 9 and 7. And everyone that shall be saved, I'll put it this way, and shall be able to escape. Okay, this is what we're looking forward to do, by his works and by faith. So you gotta have works, man. And by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. Okay. So this is what we're going into. It is what we're hoping for. You see? Second ESO 16 and 73. Let me see if I hit everything. Second 15, 10 and 12. Yeah, this is the last one. Second ESO 16, 73. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. Beginning from verse 70. Yeah, let me go all of these. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. Okay, you see, because we're not gonna take the charagma, They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but and destroying those that fear the Lord. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Total control is the goal, but the elect not gonna, submit to the fucking charagma, bro. They shall waste away and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known who are my chosen. They shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Yeah, because we not the elect not gonna receive Revelation 14 and 9 and 10, which is judgment on those that took the charagma, and go into the Greek words, you're gonna know what it is: charagma, charags, and grapho. Here, O ye my beloved, said the Lord, behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. Be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the Most High is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, said the Lord, Yahweh. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Okay, so hey, let me read this also. It's very important. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins. So destruction unto those that are, bound with their sins, that the sins are too heavy, and they are not able to, raise themselves up, and they are, kept down by their sins. That's scary, bro. And covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. So you cannot let yourself be weighed down by those sins. You have to have faith in Yahweh, knowing that you're gonna fuck up. Before the truth you have fucked up. In your past incarnations you have fucked up. In this truth you're gonna still fuck up, but you're gonna have to pray to not be weighed down by those sins. You have to stay light. You have to look forward. Okay, seek forgiveness, pray, and look forward. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins and covered over with their iniquities, like as a field is covered over with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may travel through. It is left undressed and is cast into the fires to be consumed therewith. So you cannot be condemning yourself, or you condemned. Then there is no choice. Then there is no possibility. If you give up pretty much, then that's it. You say, I'm too sinful, I cannot make it, I have no possibility of being of the elect. Boom, that's it. John 3:18, he that believeth on him is not condemned. If you believe in Yahweh, you're not going to be condemned. But he that believeth not is condemned already, because he has not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of the Most High. This is a heavy scripture. Somebody got to read that to IUIC, man. That's heavy. That's powerful. So you gotta have faith, man. You cannot be. So if you believe on Yahweh, your sins are not gonna weigh you down. God, Lord willing, this video was edifying. Closing, all praise, glory, highest honor. God, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Hakadosh, double honors. Elders, apostles, great millstone, Shalom, hopefully elect Hebrew Israelites out there, Shalom.